Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is your captain from World School JA Foundation, and I want you to take the time out to listen to me for a minute or two. Well, it might take more than a minute, but when it comes down to living your dreams and doing meaningful things for your life and doing important things for yourself as a man or a woman, letting your life be meaningful. It's not just 3 minutes, it's not just 5 minutes, it's not just 2 minutes worth of meditation. We have to take the time out to feel ourselves and know what is it that we want out of life. So a lot of people out there want me to do small speeches. I'm working on that. I do understand you clearly, and I understand that we are in a fast lane and in a fast mindset. Sometimes we have to slow ourselves down a little bit and understand what is happening in our lives. We cannot take 3 minutes and just run through this, and then 2 minutes and just run through that. I'm not saying it's not good enough. It is very important that once it is a good information, we can digest it. But sometimes we need time. There are some people that just need time to digest some things. Yes? So while I was going through the process of transformation, I was listening to Les Brown and T.D. Jakes and Miles Monroe and Miss Venice Parchment and Ron Mushet and all these people that I listen to get my motivation, to create a shift in my mind, to be doing this for myself, becoming a speaker. It takes time to digest whatever is it they are saying, and some of them run 24, some of them run an hour, some of them run 2 hours, and I have to be listening to videos after videos after videos after videos after videos, programming my mind. And it wasn't easy for me because I can relate of some of these people or some of you guys that want to listen to 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 5 minutes video, which is not a bad thing, as I said before, but sometimes some of us need time. We have to go through a process in order to really digest what a change is, or the fact of feeling the process of transformation, feeling that you're changing, knowing that you are changing, and attracting the things that you are supposed to be attracting based on what you are good at, heading towards success. So if you are good with your hands, your feet, your mind, your brain, good at teaching, you start educate yourself more in that area, because that's how you want to grow, right? So learning do take some time, and everyone is not going to get motivated in 3 minutes. Some people brain faster than some, so some people can get it, but so learning not have no end. That's why I have to do my part, you have to do your part, she has to do her part, him have to do his part. So learning is a process. We never stop learning, because there's always more that you can do. Even if you have an idea and you executed that idea, there's always more that you can do with that idea. So learning has no end. Patience is a virtue, and we have to see ourselves. And if you are not seeing yourself and knowing that you can do this as a man, you can do that as a woman, and continuously keep doing meaningful things for yourself and with your life. So for me, my testimony is that, while I was going through the process of transformation, a change is not easy. And I went through some major challenges while I was trying to create a shift in my mind, because how I'm living now, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I was living the opposite of how I am living as we speak. So Les Brown spoke and changed my life, and Miles Monroe and T.D. Jakes and Miss Venice Parchment, etc., etc. and it is my responsibility to do my part in creating a shift in other people's mindset, creating a change for people, doing my part to pay back my contribution. Because I believe that if I can change one person, and that one person can change two persons, and that two persons can change four persons, and that four persons can change eight persons, and that eight persons can change 16 persons, I feel like I'm doing something for the future. And this is my contribution, because as time goes by, ideas run the world, and you don't know what idea is going to work for you until you start to challenge yourself with your ideas, or you know just taking a leap. You don't know what will work for you until you start taking action with your life, and taking action with your ideas. So yeah, we have to do what we have to do, and the moral of exactly what I am saying is that you can make a difference in life. You can live your dream. You can be a better expression of yourself. You can get creative with your ideas. You can take your ideas from zero to reality. For me, I am excited taking World School JA Foundation from just an idea in the mind. I used to just see this in my mind, like when I was going through the process of transformation, the process of change. I used to just see myself doing this in my mind, not getting the actual feeling. And it was scary for me when I started out. I think it was this with this same ZTE. It was with the ZTE and the Samsung Galaxy S9. So I used to cover up the camera with my thumb. Was scared of facing the camera, wondering, this person going to think this, that person going to think that, people going to laugh at me, and it was very disturbing, crossing that bridge, and it took me a while to get used to it like this now. Still not fully over it, but I had to take this leap, because this is what I believe in. I wanted to see myself on TV, and I wanted to hear myself on the radio station, and I have videos where I was explaining the story of that, how I wanted to hear myself on the radio, and Ron Mushet did that for me. So this right now is like me I do my own little interview, you understand, and I feel good about it. And as I say, taking an idea from zero, from out of your mind into reality, it's not easy. It's not a walk in the park, and it's not an overnight thing. So we have to spend some time and look into our lives, and value you as an individual, value you as a man, value yourself as a woman, and believe in whatever is it that you are doing. Because I believe in myself, and this is how I can talk like this. This is how I can do this that I am doing right now. This is how I can do crazy things on my channel and look back at it and have a laugh or a grin or a smile or some motivation, because there is a lot of useful things that have been said, even though I do have some itches here and there, which I am still working on. But identifying your life story, like everybody have different experiences, but identifying your life story, that this is what you want to do for yourself. It's incredible when you cross the bridge. But how do you cross the bridge? You have to have a start. You have to have a start in order to have a finish. Vision yourself. How you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. 30 years from now, or you see yourself and retire, we have to imagine ourselves this way in order to take action fast and more accurate. Because as Les Brown would say, you're here today, you're gone today. And when you look at the psychological fact of it, when you look around, your people are drop dead like fly, and a lot of people still don't get a chance to live their dreams, to take a leap, to do what they want to do, to live their heart's desire. And it can be very, very disturbing, because right at that snap before you depart, then everything starts to rush through your mind, which the study of the mind can explain that too as well. So we can go and research that. A good way in taking leap towards your dream is to be disciplined, develop a disciplined mindset. We can discipline our mind by educating ourselves. What if you say you want to go back to school? What if you say you want to start on business? What if you say you want to execute wherever you have a good poem, or you have a good song inside of you, or meaningful things that you want to do, a great book, etc., etc., etc. We have to attract discipline towards this kind of behavior, because it requires discipline to get you activated. You have to attract a mindset, because it is a mindset that is going to get you started. You have to have a mindset that, yes, I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it anyhow. Consistency is a good word to attract as well. And these words, you can write them down and research them, because they are meaningful words, and there are some words that I use. They are action words, and words that I use as a tool to make major construction to my life. Consistency is a beautiful word, because whatever is it that you want to do, you have to be consistent with it. Get up every day, do it every day, do it over and over. Like, World School, like me and World School, me do continuous video. I develop myself, and I try to be a better expression of myself. I try to make my life valuable. I try to make my life meaningful, etc., in a positive way, because I see myself that way. So taking a leap is one step towards a dream, one step towards a dream, one step towards a goal. So one step, one step, until we see ourselves and get somewhere. And then ideas will come, because I started out with a ZTE, some internet connection, and just start talk and start sing. The channel that I elevated from, that World School JA Foundation is on that foundation. It was the Watkis United Foundation, and I changed it to the World School JA Foundation, and then change it to transformation, because it's the process of change. And that's when I take my biggest leap to get where I am right now. So I did a lot of crazy things, a lot of stupid crazy things, like some real crazy things where a crazy person know that though. But it was a beautiful experience, and sometimes I go over there and watch a few videos, and I was like, wow, this is where I'm coming from. But that's the main purpose of it. That's why I didn't took it down, to remember where I'm coming from, when I was taking a leap. So we have to have a mindset that we want to do this. We're hungry. I must do this. This is what I want to do with my life. This is how I see myself in the next 10 years. This is how I see myself in the next 15 years. And right now I'm looking forward to start shopping, to dress the way how I want to dress the way how I imagine myself. I'm working on that. Understand? So there's a picture already inside of my mind, how I carry myself, how I dress for, going to an organization, how I dress, while doing a presentation, and that is meaningful to me, because I believe that in order to look good, you have to feel good, and in order to feel good, you have to look good. I believe in that. So you carry yourself nice and carry yourself clean and uniform and discipline. And discipline is what, will take you there as well as you reckon yourself. So I see myself in my nice 3-piece tuxedo, jacket, shirt, nice smooth silk pants, seam around down in the middle it, and my nice clean shoes. So I imagine myself like that. So I know exactly how I'm going to shop, in crossing this bridge. So I go back to it again that, when you want to do something meaningful and valuable with your life, you have to just be disciplined and take it step by step by step. So going towards success is a process, and just the same, you have to take it step by step. So I am heading towards success, and millions of people out there are heading towards success just like me, because the world is run by ideas. So my idea may not be your idea, and your idea may not be my idea, and her idea may not be his idea, and everybody just have a different way to think. Depends on what you are good at. So some people are good at with their hands, some people are good with their feet, some people are good with their brain, some people are good with their voice, and the list goes on and on and on. So you have to find what is it that you are good at, what is it that you can do with yourself and with your life. You see, if I don't value myself as an individual, I strongly feel that I am robbing myself of an opportunity to live a good life, to live a God-filled life, because I believe that God gave me this body to live. This is me. God gave me this body. Life granted this body unto me, with the Spirit running through me, and say, son, live. This is life. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a good way to see life. Feeling life, breathe in, breathe out. Life is kind to us. Life is meaningful. And life is saying, live, my people. Earlier on, me tell you 1 minute or 2 minutes, but it look like me take more time than expected. Already gone 17. But nevertheless, some good things are talk, so let's stay focused. God is saying, live, my people. This is life. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh. How beautiful is that? I want to enjoy every drip of this experience called life. Every drip. Every drip. I want to enjoy it. And this is why I be the I that I am. This is why I believe in myself. This is why I take action with my life and myself. This is why I am building my dream. This is why I do what I do. This is why I believe in myself. Because I understand life just by educating myself, just by programming my mind. And some of us mind needs to be programmed on a daily basis. I love to program my mind before I leave out in the morning. Like a nice Les Brown, or a nice Miles Monroe, or a nice T.D. Jakes, or a Tyler Perry, or a Denzel Washington, or a Oprah Winfrey, or a Jim Rohn, or a Neville Goddard, or someone, or listening to the Ron Mushet radio station program never get old. Understand, especially with Master Tata. Wednesday morning time is finished parchment. Programming your mind and organizing your life and organizing yourself as an individual. It is more meaningful than you can ever imagine when you cross the bridge. Well, I'm still up on the bridge, but I'm closer to cross than closer to not crossing or starting. Yeah. So it is a beautiful experience. So if you have a dream inside of you, if you have a great idea inside of you, if you have a great song, a great poem, you know, a great business, take a leap. Take a leap. Go stand up in the environment if you have to, if that's what you are supposed to do. You know, go buy 100 block if that's what you are supposed to, if that's how you're supposed to start. You know, go get a job. Job still a run. You understand? It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. So if you haven't heard this before, and if you haven't heard this before, then let me tell you that it's not going to be easy. I know the feeling. I can relate. I know what poverty feels like. I know what poverty is like. So I'm going from the smallest level, from the poorest person right up. So if you already have a job, if you don't have a job, you need to get a job. Period. Because especially if you have a dream or something that you want to do that requires cash flow, so you have to get a job. And bear in mind that a job is a bridge to take you into your greatness. So when you employ to a job, remember that's someone's idea, someone's mind that you are working for. Yes. If you don't have a job, you need to get a job. If you do have a job, you need to develop good saving skills. You must learn how to save, learn how to put your money to work for you, learn how to invest, learn how to value yourself, learn how to develop yourself to a better expression of yourself. So going through the process, we need a mindset. So if you don't have a job, you need a mindset to get a job. You can go work someplace for free, go get a skill, go one mechanic, go one garage, go one tailor shop or go one dressmaker shop for the ladies them, go one salon, go get an experience of something. Don't just sit down and waste your time or waste your life. While you start, ideas will come to you, but you have to put yourself out there. You cannot have nothing and I just go on like you have something. You cannot impress life because the laws of life is either you do it or you don't. Understand? And you have to do it if you want it to happen. So get a job if you don't have a job. And if you do have a job, practice disciplined saving skills, have good saving skills, and continue to educate yourself as you go, making contributions to your dream. If you are at another level, like micro business owners, so we are going stage by stage. So if you're a micro business owner, like you take a leap or you start a business or you're about to start a business, you're going to know so you're going to need consistency and you're going to need discipline and you're going to need a whole 9 yard to program your mind, to build your strength in that organization or in that business if you want it to last long term. So in a whatever we're in, whether a business or you start work or you just start work or you work and you need some insight of how to get unstuck, we have to see the big picture. We have to say 5 years ahead of us, 10 years ahead of us, 15 years ahead of us, 20 years ahead of us. So we have to live in the future. If you're living in the past, then you will get messed up. Living in the past will mess you up because 90% of what takes place in the past is like pain and failures and mistakes and things where we don't want to hear or want to see again, or wish we could have pressed the delete button and delete them out of our life. So living in the past can be very, very messed up. Living in the future, you can create it, design it, construct it, set it up the way you want to set it up, dress the way you want to dress. You can see yourself as a king or as a queen. Yeah, the future can do that. You can think right now and see yourself in a mysterious ways, in some beautiful ways, in some ways where, boy, if I could have just press a button and go in other self there, yeah, would I do that right now? Me would I do that too. But yeah, we are not there, so back to reality. That was a beautiful experience. Anyhow, so we have to construct the future by looking distance ahead of us. What is it that we can do and how will it impact on you next year? We can break it down to even say next week. What we can do next week? If me make $10,000, me know say 10% time me need for save. That's a good way to start. There's never a perfect ideal time to start, but no. But that's a good way to start. So you say every paycheck when we get, 10% of everything that I earn will be deposited safely and securely. We are not have to go back go drive, emergency purpose. We are not have to go back go drive because I run out of money. We have to go back go drive for whatever reason at all. So call it an expense. You buy yourself a drink. That the money they gone. Understand? But you put it in our working environment where it can work for you. So invest your money in our organization where your money can work for you, that it can multiply, that you can get money on top of money in the next 5 to 10 years and beyond. Yes? So we have to develop that mindset. So people reach in a various different type of ways, if you study the psychology of life, You have some people we're rotten rich, we are trillionaires, billionaires, and have crazy money, but money not done, where you not hear about them. Yeah. What them do? An idea arise and they took action to it, and hold on to it and just let it become a legacy, and create declarations for their life. They think just like humans. It's just like some people think a little bit faster than some people, slow down a little bit and think differently. But one idea can change your life, and discipline is going to take you there. So go and save a little money, but make sure you're consistent with it. Yeah, it is very important that we develop the mindset of being consistent with our savings. Even if you start your own business and your local business are going, 10% of everything we make after your profit, should be deposited in a secure account where you're not touched. That's how you become disciplined as a disciplined saver. That's how you become disciplined and getting over, situations where it seems harder than hard. Understand? Because 10 years down the line, one next idea I go come, maybe for you expand on your business, or maybe for your you build your house, or you start a new business, or you can buy one car or something. But a process is required. So you have to step by step by step by step by step. So if I can save $5,000, if I can save $3,000, if I can save $2,000, try save $1,000. If I can save $1,000, try save $500. But make sure this money is not to be touched. Just a lot of times we buy things where we not even need. We buy things where just burn up in a flames right in front of you. Buy your child or your children one nice little toys, and a 1 day mash up, 2 day mash up. You have a next man who go to the rum bar and him buy a beer, and him buy beer in a excess, and he just get drunk, and that feeling the wear off and the money burn up. So a lot of times we burn up money, we blow money in a mysterious ways. Actually, everybody blow money unnecessarily once you come in contact with money, because learning how to deal with money not have no end, because ideas can come to you even if you're a multi-billionaire. And you say, alright, say, alright, boom, I want to put up that building right there. So, oh gosh, me so a nice sweet idea over there. So, that car company that sell out, me can't. You understand? So, learning how to spend money not have no end. If you don't understand money and you come in contact with money, you can look like a fool in the presence of money. And people too. Yeah, you can look like a fool in front of people if you make money and don't know how to do it. So, outside of the vim, the vam, and the vivacity, life is serious. Life is serious, life is serious, life is serious, life is serious, life is serious. If you cannot get it here, I encourage you to find somewhere that you can get it. Because living life is not a joke. You can laugh, you can giggle, but at the end of the day, you have to live. That's what life is saying. Live and add some meanings and value to your life. You're already there. You're already here. You're just already here as a human. Me take off all of them clothes and this headphone off of my head right now. I'm just a standing man. Just a standing man. But how we add meanings and value to life, me put on a shirt, well, I go all a beard and clean up myself, take care of myself, file up my toenail them, clip up my toenail them, keep myself nice and clean, put on a boxers, put on, one shorts I like, if I feel good in myself, put on one shirt I like, I feel good in myself. Depends on the environment. If I'm there in my house, say I'm just different. If I go on the road, say I'm just different. But you just feel good in yourself and try to be as clean as possible. Value yourself going through this experience called life. One life we have to live. So let us make the most out of every opportunity that we encounter in this life. You can build a dream. You can be a rich man. You can be a rich woman. You can do this. You can do that. You can do whatever is it that you want to do with your life. But a process is required. You have to be disciplined. Even if you don't know that is discipline you use to start or to do it, you have to be it anyhow. So find a way, find a reason, find a way, even if you don't know. I didn't know once upon a time. I educate myself. I know now that this is what I want to do, and I can do this for the rest of my life. Because it is meaningful to me. I feel good. I can see myself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I still have a 9 to 5, just like any average people. But it is a bridge to take me into my greatness. It is a process that I am going through. And if you want to become a better person in life, if you want to become a better expression of yourself, you have to create a process for yourself. Be a disciplined man, a disciplined woman. Today and every other day. World School JA Foundation was just an idea. We have incredible things happening on our Instagram page. World School JA_Foundation. You can go over there and check it out. Be inspired. Extract some meaningful things and use them as a tool to add some meanings and value to your life.